Well, now it's been a few weeks since the fall of Afghanistan and since Joe Biden's America destroyed a lot of people's lives and, of course, the safety of the world in general. Now, America's left, NATO has been undermined. Now we have three key players trying to get into the game, trying to take control of the area diplomatically and in terms of not direct colonialism, but essentially in terms of the power that we have politically in that area. We got China, we got Russia, and now the European Union. Yeah, the European Union are playing with the big boys now. No, not really. So, of course, we knew that a couple of weeks ago, China came and said that we are going to be good friends with the Taliban. Of course, we know the Chinese intention is simply for not only to control the area politically, but also the rich aspects of Afghanistan's resources. Of course, China needs that. Russia is also getting involved, but not directly because they still want to play the game in a more cautious way to not instantly recognize the new government, but also try to get involved to make sure there is some sort of presence because America is not there anymore. Now, the European Union are getting in there to, one, make Taliban woke again. They want to make sure that the Taliban are becoming pro-human rights. Now, Joseph Borrell, who's the head of the foreign affairs in Brussels, this guy is essentially the foreign affairs minister of the EU, even though the EU is not a real government or a real country. For some reason, they have a foreign affairs minister. So this guy has come out to say that we are going to get in there because NATO is not there. And essentially, this is a soft exercise for a potential EU army. They're not going to tell you, but that's the reality. They're going to get in there, they're going to do the exercise, and they're going to make sure that, we're going to practice diplomacy. Let's talk to the new Afghan government. Let's have our embassies there. Let's see if we can give some humanitarian aid and ask them to be nice. Ask them to maybe give minimum wage to the Afghan workers. They don't really understand. The problem with this new so-called government is not about any of that sort of stuff. They don't care about LGBT rights. They don't care about minimum wage. They simply care about the control that they want. And that's their, for example, that's their version of the world. That's their worldview. Now, these guys are getting in there. Not sure what's going to happen with the European Union. As we said, Vladimir Putin's government, they've come out to say that they want to make sure that this new so-called government, Taliban, join their family of civilized nations. Yeah. Okay. Describe this, of course, also as a key step for ensuring security in Central Asia. Now, that's more likely. Whether it's Russia or America or any so-called, superpower or semi-superpower, their intention has always been in certain regions to ensure security because they either have interests there or they're literally next door, like Russia. So that's not a bad intention from the Russians' perspective, not in terms of how America sees it. Of course, they don't want to lose. Well, in the past, America didn't want to lose power, but now they have. So that's what Russia wants. China, on the other hand, they're more direct. They just want to have their friendship with the new Afghanistan. China's deputy foreign minister had promised the leaders of Afghanistan, well, Taliban really, that Beijing would keep their embassy. They would keep their friendship, their close diplomatic ties. They'll give them aid. They'll give them free handouts. Well done, China. But all the money will go to the leaders, not ordinary people in Afghanistan. And in return, they're going to take the lithium. They're going to take all the natural resources that Afghanistan have. So they're going to do the drilling. They're going to set up all the stations and just take everything that they want. So well done, America, for making a mess as usual. And those people at the top of CIA and the intelligence community who now try to say, well, we tried to warn Biden. Well, maybe either you didn't do a good job or maybe you could have tried a different method because Joe Biden's America is now completely destroying all of us, the West, East, and Central Asia's security overall. So this is the reality that we have. So the European Union is just getting in there to play games to make sure that we're getting ready for the EU army. They're not going to tell you, but we're going to be honest with you on this channel. Right, so later on today on the channel, on the daily show and podcast that we have, mytc.co.uk, we're going to be discussing a lot of other important issues that we can't really post on YouTube, including the stories from the Chinese, the Wuhan lab that's been leaked about Dr. Fauci. Can't post that here. Also, in terms of the V passports, the health passports. Again, we can't say certain words because it could get blocked on YouTube. So if you want to find out what's happening with Nadim Zahawi's plan to give all of us some sort of certificate if we take the jab, then go on mytc.co.uk and definitely use the promo code We Are The Media to get a free trial access to all our daily shows and podcasts. And then just give it a try, support the channel, and support independent media against the complacency of the mainstream media.